Hello and welcome back to Laughing in Different Languages. I'm Laura Lopez and I'm here with one of my best friends ever. Please let's welcome everyone, Julie Cantrell.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me, Laura. I'm very glad to be here with you today.
Wonderful, thank you.
So I'm Julie, and I am actually French. I think that's something that, we should say about me. That's a big part of me and my identity and my um, comedy material. I started comedy about 3 years ago in Prague and in English. And I've been performing mainly in English. And now I actually live in Madrid, in Spain, and I occasionally perform in English and in French there.
Great. Which language do you feel most comfortable and creative in?
Actually, in English, and it's also shorter and punchier than French. Like it's easier to get to the point and make a clear point. And yeah, I just feel comfortable writing and performing in English more than in French now.
Perfect. Are there certain things that you can say in French that you cannot say maybe as exact in English?
Yes, like puns, like play on words, yeah.
Yeah.
Things like that might not work in other languages. Also, maybe some cultural differences. I think that's what I enjoy the most when I performed like a couple times in French, because I was also in front of a French audience, like a French speaking but mostly French audience,
Yeah.
and they would get the cultural references, I don't know, political references. Whereas in English, it's more likely that you will get an international audience, so you cannot really play with these kind of things. Every time I was not in France, I was like away from home.
Yeah.
So it felt good to have a little bit of home in this room just for 10 minutes, just speaking to my people and making them laugh. It was amazing.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's so cute. Very good. How do you write? What is your creative process behind the jokes?
My creative process usually starts with daily observations. I write like a draft on the notes on my phone, and then I would work on it a little bit later to try to structure it already as a joke.
What about the topics? What do you talk about in your stand-up?
So I started with French stereotypes because I think that's hilarious. Then it was mainly, yeah, as I said earlier, observations, like the absurdity of life, just random stories that happened to me.
Actually, yes, because your jokes are relatable. There's always something that even if you're not French, you still go through these, let's say, layers or levels in life. You have topics that are very relatable to any audience member.
Yeah. People have a lot of admiration, like most people do, and they come and see us after some shows and like, oh, you're so brave, So like it carries some admiration, but I'm like, no, I'm just like you. It's just that it just crossed my mind that I would once grab a mic and go and tell my story on stage, but that's about it. It doesn't make me any better. Like our life is not great sometimes, but it's all laugh about it together. That's it.
Exactly. That's very humanizing that you're
Yeah.
saying this. You're not putting yourself above anyone. You're just sharing your experiences in a funny perspective. Great. Do you think crowd work is a skill that every comedian should have?
That's a good question. It should not be mandatory for all comedians and in every set to do crowd work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it should not be a thing. If you're given 7 minutes, you should not plan for 5 minutes of material and then 2 minutes of crowd work. Because also you never know how that can go,
Yeah.
where it can lead you, and also it shouldn't feel forced.
I
Yeah.
agree 100%. Like, it is not a must to do crowd work. And as you said, you shouldn't rely on it to rescue your set because you never know how the audience is going to answer. They could pretty much ruin your set.
They can be like not responsive at all, and then
Yes.
you're just like with a dead room, with a super quiet audience, and then you're, okay, moving on to have you guys noticed, like, just moving on to the next topic, that'll just be super awkward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
We don't do improv,
No, we're not
it's
improv
yeah, it's
comedians.
a different things. Our stuff is scripted, fully scripted.
Have you ever had problems because of a joke?
Actually, yes. Yeah. A couple of years ago, I was just starting, maybe 6 months in, very new, very fresh. So I didn't know any better, and I was just talking about whatever I wanted, and without any further thinking, you know. And I made that joke on stage at an open mic. So something very innocent about like an ethnic group, um, but nothing like, yeah, this ethnic group is bad. Like those people are bad. Just something with a little bit of like a play on words, something stupid but innocent. And yeah, I was called out by another comedian actually right after my set.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, it was you, Laura. Yeah,
Damn it!
you called me out years ago.
Belong to that ethnic group that I was defending.
No, no, not at all.
Julie, do you have any pre-show rituals?
So usually I take the time because I finish work quite late.
Mhm.
So usually I take the time in the bathroom, like once I clock out, to go and prepare myself a little bit in the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it looks like a clown, you know, getting ready like backstage in front of the mirror, like putting But it's that small like little short transition that I need
Mhm.
to also get my brain ready to go from office mood to stand-up mood.
What is something nobody prepared you for about stand-up?
That it changes your brain chemistry.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it really
Wow.
does. It really does. It's insane. Because you might be someone who's already making jokes all the time, like, you know, the little class clown, like making, like, this was my case actually. I was always throwing puns, like throwing jokes here and there. But then, like, starting to perform on stage, it really does something to you. Also, like the adrenaline pump, like the rush.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, just also the feeling that you belong to a community, like all these things mixed together, it really does something to your brain. Well, and like something that could have been like a normal life situation that you might remember or not, you know, be like, oh yeah, that was funny. If those things happen to you now, if you're a comedian, those are potential comedy material. You know, those are potential jokes that you can work on later.
Wonderful.
And that, yeah, it's kind of crazy, but I like it.
I think that's the definition of art right here. I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
What does stand-up mean to Julie?
To Julie, stand up means a rebirth, a legit rebirth. That's what it did to me. When I first started a couple years ago, I was going through a hard time, like through a breakup. I was working a lot. I was overstressed with work, so I needed to do something else outside of work, meeting new people, like just doing something creative, and actually gave me so much more than I expected. I just wanted it to be just a little hobby. Yeah, some writing, some performing, that's it. But it gave me amazing times, amazing shows, and friends for life.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think are 3 qualities that every comedian should have?
They should be humble. We're not better people just because we're on stage. Empathy, also, I would say. Like just to read, just knowing how to read a room is essential for me. Just great observational skills.
Good.
And listening skills as well. Yeah, but it goes together.
Julie, is there something else you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, I think we've covered the big part of my comedy journey, but if you want to know more about me, about my journey, about my jokes, and just my world, you can just follow me on Instagram.
Perfect. I'm Laura Lopez. This is Laughing in Different Languages. Follow us for the next episodes. Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Laura.